can help.
Beleza, conseguimos um amigo. Isso já é o bastante, né, cara? Vamos lá. Chegamos. Finalmente. Chegamos para nos alistar no torneio. E parece que todos já foram pra lá.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, pocket boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
Qual foi o motivo de você se atrasar pro torneio? Tipo isso, tá, gente? Eu fiquei sabendo que a data mudou. É o X. O A eu não consegui traduzir muito bem, então eu não vou nem falar. Eu traduzi muito meia boca. Minha mãe não deixou eu sair antes que terminasse o café da manhã.
I never heard the date was switched.
I'll just pencil in hard of hearing. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Beleza. Ele falou então pra eu conversar com os outros pra ver o que eu acho. Os outros concorrentes. Eu pedi pra esse Hércules aqui, que ele tá tipo, sei lá, né?
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're...
Certain of himself. O sonho de toda mulher, que é o Y. Vai ter que esperar, eu tenho que voltar. Tipo, é o B. O safado que fez aquela safadeza lá do Rio comigo. Eu vou colocar esse...
Every woman's dream?
Well, you got that right. The ladies love, 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 love. Yeah. Who? Who do they love, Gabe?
It's not Gabe, it's... Oh, never mind. Yes, your name... You're...
vai.
Certain of himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
Well, I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're...
Tá, até agora eu não acertei. Vai. Meu manete para funcionar de novo. Galera, essa gameplay tá pretendendo muita coisa.
That jerk who pushed me into the river.
Oh yes, that silly feather does look familiar. Look at it. It's like a limp piece of cheese. What you need, Gale, is an upgrade. Like my mane of excellence.
Hey, my mother gave me that feather. I might be silly, but you're... Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Tá, não entendi jossas nenhuma. Vou perguntar esse aqui.
Hello, my name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Chaka.
Bom, já descobri o nome dele. Vamos perguntar se ele quer fazer quer
Wanna
formar
partner
uma
up?
dupla.
Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
A chaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down. Good
Ué.
chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Bom, vamos logo, né? Vamos fazer de boa.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Nossa! Nossa! Ó, esse certain of himself não é a Chaka. A Chaka, ele falou inglês, não falou? Eu falo inglês e depois falou esse a Chaka.
A chaka.
All right, next question.
Ah, eu sou muito bom.
This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Tá.
Manny.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
O mais rápido provavelmente não é o gorrito, né? O pequenininho, eu acho. Acho que o pequenininho seria o mais rápido.
Trick question. Manny is his full name.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Espelho. Poxa.
Probably his amazing, trusty bow. How did I do?
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got no answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test.
Porcaria, errei. Tá, então a gente tem que perguntar pra mais quem? Esse grandão aqui, o
Hey,
safado.
thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really. It gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
Tá bom.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, feather boy.
Poxa, valeu.
I'm Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
Seriously, what are you hiding? Is it a snack?
Leave it alone, string bean.
I'll
Beleza.
leave you be.
Go away.
Já descobrimos aqui que o nome dele começa com C. É só isso que eu lembrei, né? O tipo de coisa. Não é o nome em si, mas...
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
Beleza.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
O último.
What can you tell me about Sir Ten of himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Vou falar com ele aqui de
Yes,
novo.
Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
Tá
I'm
bom.
good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Beleza, já conheci todo mundo. Vou ver se agora eu consigo.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
A chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here! I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Beleza, então ele me pediu pra eu procurar.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Vamos procurar o olho, então. Olhos. Ó, já viu uma menina ali, hein? Vamos dar um papo com ela. Vamos lá, arriscar, vamos arriscar. Essas perninhas magras, mas vamos lá. Essa máquina que ela fez, ela pode cortar os espinhos, hein?
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Vamos lá, né, galera? Vamos caçar. A gente vai vir aqui, ó. Porque pra lá não tem nenhuma fera, então a gente vai estar aqui.
So, how did you find an eye?
It was a hideous beast lurking inside.
Ouch! Rude!
Não é aqui? Então a nossa missão agora é caçar olhos, né? Que coisa mais linda. Coisa mais linda. Ah, a cidade aqui. Vamos lá. Eu vou pegar isso aqui.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Tá bom. Não é aqui. Vamos lá.
Hey.
Que isso?
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Opa, achei um bicho aí, ó. A cabecinha dos
Get
bichos.
out of here! Scram! Shoot! Beat it!
Oxi.
Ugh, these dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time of year. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
Beleza, então o que ela me pediu? Ela me pediu pra...
Walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Beleza. Vamos deixar aquela porta fechada. Close. Então vou deixar ela fechada, não vou abrir não, hein? Bem simples.
If that's the thug who stole my shield, you're in for a world of hurt.
Caraca.
Hey, Graham. Sorry, those locks weren't meant for you. First my bed goes missing, and now this act of cowardice. When I catch those thieves, their keysters are gonna get a walloping from me and Mrs. Crumbler. Speaking of, have you seen anyone carrying my missing shield around town?
Nope, I can't say that I have.
Well, I better keep my doors locked until I find that thief. It's a precautionary measure. No walloping in the shop.
O que aconteceu, galera? Ela é a dona do shopping que eu roubei o escudo.
Ready for action?
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find, even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold. You, on the other hand, look like you spend a lot of time in your head, trying to figure out all the possibilities before making a move. Pick a plan and go! Too much time thinking leads to inaction, and inaction is just boring.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
How much for that gardening tool?
1 shiny gold coin.
Eu tenho.
Bye.
Forget what those other guys say. A sword is mightier than a pen.
Eu vou pagar então, ó.
Did you do it? Did you spend your only gold coin on the epic weed whacker?
Yes.
I did. The bowl costs a fortune.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
As plantas, então a gente já viu onde a gente tem que ir, né? Então a gente já vai pra lá, vamos pra lá. Infelizmente eu vou ter que abrir a porta. Vamos lá. Eu vou deixar a porta fechada, né? Beleza. Vamos pra lá, galera. Vamos pra lá onde tinha os espinhos. Só agora a gente tá indo lá, hein? Não sei quanto tempo. Já sei que foi muito tempo de vídeo. Vamos lá. Uhul! Ó! Nossa, cara, que menino anta. Que é isso? É um soldado? Safado.
I was a few steps behind, but I was hopeful a beast was in that well, and I wanted an eye to impress everyone.
But Grandpa, the dragon lives down there.
I didn't know that yet, Gwendolyn, and pretend you don't either. This story takes place before the one I told you last night. Sometimes a story is best told out of order.
Oh, got it.
Beleza, ele disse que aqui, aquela parte que a gente estava do dragão, pelo que ele disse, vai acontecer ainda vai acontecer. É, parece mesmo, porque olha a cachoeira aqui de novo.
I was out of my league down there, but I had something to prove.
Hey! Whatever's down here, it's mine.
Ele falou que qualquer coisa que tiver aqui embaixo é dele, né? Tipo, é isso. É ele ali. Que é isso? Ah, é o dragão.
The dragon!
Eu vou seguir. Tô vendo que aí eu vou ter que lembrar o que ele fez.
Afamata. Stalama. Afamata. Afamata.
Eu vou te seguir, jovem. Vai, cara. Ali, 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 ali. Jesus, cara.
Afamata. 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 Afamata.
Ai, Afamata.
Water.
Ali, 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 ali. Calma, eu esqueci. Pera aí, mas alguns aí caiu. A Fá mata, mano, meu filho. Ah, foi ele que... Ele falou a mesma coisa que eu.
Wait, 2 eyes?
Yes, and another surprise. We didn't share your excitement.
Fala minha língua. Ah, barriguda. Vai, 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 vai. Vambora. Estamos sozinhos. Mata, mata. Wata, wata. Wata, wata. Wata, wata, wata. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Essa gameplay aí tá rendendo muitas horas. Já deve ter 1 hora de gameplay isso, gente. E eu vou provavelmente cortar pelo menos, no mínimo, uns 15 minutos que eu vou cortar dessa gameplay. Que é o tempo que eu tava tentando fazer o quest. Teste. Olha que foda. Esse é um guerreiro do doido, velho. Eu posso pegar um fogo, então é melhor ficar quieto. Aí fazendo os malabarismos da DAZora aí, ó. Pula! Bora! Vamos lá, escala aí, Robin!
I took the long way, he took the astounding way. No matter that I would be mine.
Ai! Ah!
The story is short.
Vai, 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 vai. Pensei que ia dar tempo. Nossa, quase que me pega, véi. Vou esperar, não sei o que vai acontecer. Ah, vamos. Não, volta, volta. Nossa! Ah, eu não creio nos meus olhos. Não, na hora que eu ia voltar, cara, que covardia. Vai, 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 vai. Ai, Jesus. Vai, continua no malabarismo aí, jovem. A gente consegue, vai. O dragão acabou de passar lá, então não vai me pegar ainda. Ixi, deu ruim, deu ruim. Deu ruim, deu ruim. Corre, deu ruim, deu ruim. falou, viu? Salama. Afanata.
Stalama!
Não faça a mínima o que eu falei. Isso. Afanata. Yeah! Afanata. Agora sim. Afanata. Eu sei, cara. Eu sei a língua do doido. Eu sei falar afanata, estalama. Stallone também cai nessa. Eu sei a língua, cara. Tá, então vamos lá. Aí, ó, ajudando os outros. É assim que a gente consegue, cara. Ai. Vamos lá, já entendi qual que é o raciocínio. Acho que eu vou ter que posicionar os escudos pra ele atirar até acertar. Pera aí, deixa eu ver. Aqui, aqui, aqui. Não.
Stalama.
Viu? A gente tem que saber falar, cara. A gente tem que saber conversar. Ai, que retardadice minha.
That dragon was certainly not on a short leash.
Bom, agora a gente só tem que posicionar os escudos. Como? Não faço ideia. Bom, não tem nenhum item, então eu vou falar estalama pra ele aqui. Pera, deixa eu ver o que tem aqui. Ah, aprendi com o N. Vai, você consegue.
Looks like now I needed him.
Seu idiota. Não é assim que a gente sobe uma pedra desse jeito.
Now I needed him.
Tá, vamos lá então. Vai, estalama então. Estalama, pô.
Buta!
Estalama.
Stalama.
Vamos lá, agora vai estalama. Agora vai afinala. Alguma coisa.
Buta!
Afanata.
Isso. Afanala. Vamos lá. Vamos posicionar. Então é aqui que a gente vai, né? Beleza.
Buta!
Afanado.
O que aconteceu?
Buta!
Afanado.
Saquei. Tá dando, tá dando. Vai lá no Afanala, velho. A Afanala tá suave. Vamos empurrar. Que dá pra empurrar pra cá.
Buta!
Vai a Fanala também, cara. Vamos ver.
Afanado.
De novo. Ô, porcaria.
Buta!
Não, faz nada não.
Stalama, Stalama.
Vai, vamos ver se agora vai.
Buta!
Afanado.
Ah, tá. Eu saquei por que não deu, galera. Pera aí.
Buta!
Afanado.
Beleza.
Buta!
Instalamos, ó.
Stalama, Stalama.
Pera aí, calma aí. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer se eu fazer um negócio que eu tô pensando. Se eu mexer isso aqui lá, vai cortar a corda, não vai? Vai, cara. Vai!
Buta!
Deixa eu ver.
Afanado.
Pera aí, tive uma ideia.
Buta!
Afanado.
Caceta! Eu realmente não sou muito fã de puzzle. Tá? É uma coisa que eu tenho que falar antes de tudo. Eu não sou fã de puzzle. E se eu mexer no escudo daqui? Eu acho que agora vai, hein, galera. Eu acho que agora vai. Botar a Natal. A Natal. Aê! Oi, oi, oi. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Agora vai. Agora ele pega. Agora ele pega o rabo. Finalmente conseguimos, galera. Afa Natal. Afa Natal, não, Afa Natal. E agora? Ai, eu sou retardado. Nossa, minha mãe tem raiva de mim, cara. Botar não, não, botar não, botar não.
Stalama, Stalama.
É. Não deu muito certo não. Tem que subir, eu vou mexer no escudo, eu sou muito, né? Eu sou jegue mesmo. Vai, Afanala.
Afanada.
E agora? a ideia agora? Não!
Buta?
Stalama.
É, menino mula, véi.
Buta?
Afanado.
Tá, agora eu vou até ele. Vamos lá. Vou até o sei lá que bicho que é aquele lá. Vou até o cavaleiro roxo. Vamos lá. Talvez ele tenha um plano, ou sei lá o que. Ah, talvez eu tenha que... Tive outra ideia, talvez seja isso. Eu vou puxar a corda. Que aí eu não sei se vai pra frente ou pra trás. Mas a ideia é fazer com que a porta, acho que saia, sei lá. E o rabo vai. Ei, valeu, cara. É nóis. É nóis. Bora que vamos. Bora, bora. Oh. Já é. Não, aqui você não vai. Tá mais que óbvio. Beleza. Estamos ficando amigos. Robin Hood e o carinha de... carinha roxo, sei lá, qualquer coisa, velho. Ah, ele tá lá na frente. Vamos lá na frente. O que é isso aqui? Dá pra pegar? Não dá pra pegar. Então vamos conseguir. Vamos lá. Vamos nessa aventura mais e ainda. Qual é o do chapéu roxo?
Hey, do you think we could share that dragon eye?
Shreki, Afamata.
My thoughts exactly.
Que coisa estranha, cara. É, galera, tá suave.
Shreki.
Meu Deus, cara.
Buta.
Calma.
Stalama. I'm done. I am done. This is not for me.
Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going home. Where I belong. I was promised wonder and adventure and fantastical floating islands. And what I got was a Daventry that will never live up to what it once was.
Daventry needs you, Graham. I know it's not what you expected, but give it time. We can work through the kinks together. It can be great once again with the right people in charge.
I'm not that person. And you should stop believing in me. It could get you killed.
Fine. Leave. Be a dentist for all I care. I guess Achou was wrong.
What?
Nothing. It was nice meeting you, Graham.
Spill it!
Well, Achou and I were chatting during your chivalry test, and he had some thoughts about you. Didn't you find it odd that Achou entered this tournament, Graham? Did he ever tell you why?
He might have. But I only learned 2 words of his language.
A horrendous famine struck Achou's village, Eaeeeee. He left his suffering family to enter this tournament. He hoped to seek an audience with the king to plead for help. It was a long shot, even for him.
Oh, great. So because of me, a whole village will starve. That makes me feel better.
No. Because of you, a village will be saved. Achou was impressed by you. He told me he was watching you on your travels to Daventry, and that you seemed like the type of person that could inspire change. More so than those bucket heads anyways. If you're not going to compete for yourself or me, do it for the Eaeeeeeeans. They need you. You're their last hope.
I couldn't go back if I wanted to. After all that, I didn't even get an eye.
Here, have one of mine. I have plenty. No excuses now.
For those brave souls that are still with us, welcome back. Now, you may have heard some squawking from a few naysayers in our kingdom concerned with the ethics of the tournament. But proclamations and addendums aside, this is the way we have always done it in Daventry, and this is the way we will continue to do it. Now, Knight Hopefuls, if you would be so kind as to present your eyes.
Hold still.
He seems distressed.
I don't know why. It looks as though his pre-order went through.
True enough. Do you remember your eye?
Oh yes. It once belonged to a hideous, majestic unicorn. You know, before the proclamation.
Congratulations, everybody. We officially accept all the eyes presented. I'll see you in the duels.
Take that and that! Oh. Mr. Springbottom. What? You're surprised I'm competing in this stuffed animal tournament? You know what? I will make some stories of my own. I'll pick up where my last book left off. It was called 31 Ways to Slay a Monster. I just can't do it, Mr. Springbottom. Yar, yar, yar! Yah, yah!
Gwendolyn!
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Oh, I'll take care of it, dear. I came to tell you your grandfather is ready for you. Run along, go have some adventures. Just try to have your next adventure away from my glass vases, please.
Now it's time for my favourite part of the tournament, the duels. Haha! You will compete against each other in a duel of strength and a duel of speed, with the winners facing off in a championship duel of wits.
The pairings of knights were selected at random, so no complaining. I'm looking at you, Whisper.
Any ties will be settled in sudden death. The winner, of course, will gain the knight position.
The duel of strength will take place at our fantastical and wondrous floating island.
And bring your steed to the tournament theatre for the duel of speed.
Please unveil the tournament board.
I will remain here for any questions.
Good luck!
Bom, galera, eu pensei que já ia terminar, já que é capítulos, mas o capítulo tá bem grande. Então esse daqui já vai terminar, vamos fazer capítulos por parte, então, infelizmente. Porque senão eu vou ficar muito tempo só pra postar o vídeo. Eu não posso ficar tanto tempo pra postar um vídeo só, já que, né, eu posto muito vídeo por dia. Então é isso, muito obrigado mesmo. Deixe o seu like mesmo, tá? Se você gostou do vídeo, se você gostou do jogo, se você gostou da história do jogo, se você gostou da minha voz de locutor muito lindo. Deixe o seu like, comente, se inscreva se você não é inscrito. Muito obrigado, valeu. E até o próximo capítulo, próxima parte do primeiro capítulo de King Quest. Valeu, galera. Fui.